Namaskaram everybody. My name is Aditya Gurajada. Today is 10th December 2017, Sunday, and we have a small select group of audience who are here to listen to some new concepts in theoretical physics that will be covered by Dr. G.S. Murty. Dr. G.S. Murty is an eminent scientist who has been now retired for over 20 years, nearly 25 years. He started his service early 50s at Physics Research Laboratories, Ahmedabad, spent about 4 years there, 4 or 5 years, and then shifted to Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, where he was there for close to maybe a decade. Somewhere in the middle of the stay at Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, he had the opportunity to interact with eminent and leading physicists from Europe, one of them notably being Professor Hans Olfven, who is, I understand, looked upon as the founder of plasma physics. Professor Olfven gave Dr. Murty, while he was then not a doctor, G.S. Murty, an opportunity to visit Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm. And so during a period of about 2.5 years, the then Mr. G.S. Murty spent some time with Professor Olfven, Professor Oscar Klein, Professor Folthammer, and several other senior colleagues at Royal Institute of Stockholm. That was when he got his PhD in area of, I'm not sure, it's magnetohydrodynamics.
Yes.
And then he returned to TIFR, spent some time at Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. When Dr. Homi Jahangir Baba instituted Baba Atomic Research Center right around late 50s, there was an opportunity for now Dr. Murty to transfer over to BARC Bombay, which is where he spent the bulk of his scientific, academic and research career since about maybe early 60s, retiring in 92. We are here to listen to his lifelong research and thinking in very deep and what I understand as obscure and abstruse concepts of space and time. Everybody hears about it in general, but we'll hear about some new thoughts from Dr. Murty on space and time. We have with us, I will introduce Dr. Murty again, but we have with us a very small select group of interested people. One is Dr. Murty's wife, Mrs. Satyakumari. May we have Mrs. Satyakumari on the video, please. We just have a small introduction. She has been the pillar, strength and support of Dr. Murty for his entire life. And we are very happy that she has also graced us with her presence and participation in this event. We are also fortunate to have with us Mr. Viral Jindal, who is a very close friend of mine and a colleague. We studied together several years ago, and in the last, he's been informed of this work over the years that Dr. Murty has been putting out. And in the last 2, maybe 3 some weeks, he has been actively delving deep in understanding the topic of space-time models and structures of space-time, and has immensely contributed to clarifying several concepts to himself and to me, and engaging Dr. Murty in very deep questions which we hope to cover another time. I do want to make a mention about Mr. Jindal, who has taken a whole 10 days out of his personal life, and he had to leave his parents from Meerut and come to Hyderabad just to spend time with Dr. Murty and make this event happen. It so happens that today it's Mr. Jindal's parents' wedding anniversary. It's what year? Maybe over 50 years wedding anniversary, 56th wedding anniversary. So on behalf of Dr. Murty, myself, Mr. Jindal and my mother, Mrs. Satyakumari, we extend congratulations and a long happy married life to Dr. and Mrs. Agarwal. Please communicate our greetings to them. We will talk to them on the phone. So this is the introduction I want to make. I will hand the mic over to Dr. Murty shortly, but before that we have to do some operational details of setting up the mic. So we will stop the recording now, and the next 30 minutes or so we will hear the deep secrets of space-time structures. It will be followed by quick question and answers. Professor Murty likes to discuss the topic uninterrupted, so we decided to keep the Q&A at the end. Following that, there will be a personal interview of the historical chronology and anthology of this work, which we will take up shortly later. So thank you for being with us, and thank you all for being with this at the event. And this is Aditya Gurajada. signing off from Nizampet Road, Hyderabad, Telangana. Thank you.